one of Britain's longest married couples reunited to celebrate 80th wedding anniversary. Devoted husband Ken Harris, 102, feared he would never see his wife Margaret again when he was hospitalized after breaking his hip. The loving couple married in 1937, and Mr. Harris has carried a photograph of their wedding day in his wallet ever since. The elderly lovebirds spent their lives side by side until Mr. Harris was deployed to Burma in World War II. Mr. Harris was demobbed in 1946 when their children, Alan and Anne, were aged 4 and 6, and the couple settled in Llanhilleth, South Wales, where Mr. Harris worked as a butcher. After many happy years together raising their family, Mrs. Harris, 99, was diagnosed with dementia, and had to be moved into a care home. Mr. Harris was then struck by more heartache when he broke his hip after a fall, just 6 weeks before their big 80th anniversary. Mr. Harris was admitted to hospital and believed it would be the last time he would see his wife. But after spending a month in hospital, Mr. Harris was given the all-clear to leave and was found a room in the same care home as Margaret. The couple were back together in the Oaklands nursing home for their 80th anniversary earlier this month, coincidentally for their Oak anniversary. Daughter-in-law Pat said, "Ken went to war and Margaret stayed home working as a doctor's secretary, but he always had her photo in his wallet. They hold hands every day now because of the memory of being separated in the war. When Ken went into hospital he didn't think he would ever see her again. It is so fortunate that a room became available at Margaret's home. It has been a real battle trying to keep them together. Ken gave his life for his country and he deserves to be able to be with his wife. They are a very loving couple and we are so proud to have celebrated their 80th anniversary with them." A statement from the family said, "Throughout his 90s, Ken nursed his wife with dementia and they sadly were separated when Margaret was fortunate to be looked after at wonderful Oaklands. Some 6 weeks ago Ken was hospitalized following a fall and it looked likely that they would never see one another again. But mercifully, thanks to excellent networking between the family social services team and Oakland's manager Julie Cashel, they have been brought back together in time to celebrate their 80th wedding anniversary, making sure this love story has a happy ending." Pat and Alan and family would like to thank, from the bottom of their hearts, everyone who has made this a happy ever after ending for Ken and Margaret.